Wanda had met Jay Darling while working at this hospital. He was a new physical therapist on staff.
She thought he was handsome. She was talking about him being like a big old bear, you know. I mean, she really liked the guy immediately.
She was a bit smitten with the guy.
She was smitten.
But Farah says the feeling back then was not mutual. And once when Wanda dropped in on Jay at home unannounced.
He told her that he wanted her to leave, that she was getting on his nerves. And she was heartbroken. She came straight to my house. She was crying, embarrassed, hurt.
Wanda's dream apparently crushed. Or was there more to the relationship than Wanda's family and friends knew? Because just weeks later, they were stunned to discover Wanda and Jay eloped.
Wanda told me that she was at home one day, and Jay had called her from work and asked what she was doing, and she said, "Oh, not much. I think she'd just gotten up and started her day." And he told her to get ready, that they were just going to go get married. And that's what they did. Her family wasn't there, her friends weren't there. He told her that he didn't want them there, that they just would go and get married, and that's what they did. She was disappointed. I mean, she'd always envisioned this wedding in December with possibly some snow and red and green colors for the bridesmaids' dresses and things like that. I mean, she really had put a lot of thought into this and was looking forward to it, so I was disappointed for her.
No longed-for December wedding, no family or friends. But Jay wanted it his way, Wanda told Farah, so that's what they did. And when it came to choosing where they would live, Wanda did what Jay wanted then, too. She left her nursing job in Haleyville, Alabama, and moved 200 miles or so away from Wanda's family to Grenada, Mississippi. But when Wanda came back home to visit Farah, not long after her marriage, Farah noticed bruises on her arms and legs, and her nose was broken.
Her face looked terrible, and we asked Wanda what happened. My family was there, and we said, "How'd you get these bruises?" And Wanda said, "Oh, I was going to tickle Jay, and it surprised him, and he hit me, but he didn't mean to."
The decision to move to Alaska was just as sudden.
I didn't want her to go.
Ollie Wood is Wanda's mother. On the phone the day before they left, Wanda promised they'd be back in a year or so after they'd made some money. But Ollie had a bad feeling.
I said, "I want you to tell Jay that he's taking my baby." He did take my baby off, and he didn't bring her back either.
All of these things Wanda's family told Trooper Coons, who now was all the more determined to find out what had happened. Was it a fall? Or something far more sinister? Was it a push? Coons turned first to Jay Darling for answers, interviewing him 5 times in the 2 days after Wanda's death. And each time, he says, Darling's story of Wanda's fall changed a little. She was taking a picture when she lost her balance, or she tripped on a stake stuck in the ground, or he didn't see anything because he turned away.